Folks, hey, it's cold enough. It was 28 last night. Texas weather. Like I say, man, it was in the 60s and 70s about a week ago. Y'all see the title. I talked about this. This is a perfect example while I was talking about it's small things in business that people don't pay attention to. And you can probably apply this to another form of business, but I'll use this as an example. All right, let's go. Okay, I picked up this wreck last night. The truck that hit it just left on a tow truck, and they're towing it back to San Antonio. Let me see if I can cover. Yeah, it's a Ford. I'm covering up the personalized license plates, and you can see it's destroyed. It's a year old. This is a total loss. Okay, let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Wheel damage because it actually knocked the whatchamacall off. That's not paint. I know people paint with, that's not paint, that's factory tie rod. Rack and pinion busted. The control arm on this side is cracked. You can see I'd already taped it up. The airbags are all deployed except for the steering wheel. But I guess because since it hit in the side instead of the front, because the sensor for the steering wheel one and the dashboard ones are in the front. So all the side ones deployed here. The door wouldn't stay, I just ran some duct tape around it just to hold it, because you got to do this to keep the elements out of the interior. You're required to do that by the state. It hit so hard, it's been ripped the body from these ain't made out of nothing. Even though it's a pickup truck, this thing is front wheel drive. This is something you want to ride around in just to say you got a pickup truck and hope you and get some decent fuel mileage instead of riding around in that some bitch right there where it says fuel mileage be damned, but I'm a Ford fucking Platinum. Now, so you can see the windows bust out, all this other stuff. The bed is damaged. The rear axle is just a floating axle. It's literally broken on this side. That's why the wheel, you see it sitting at that angle. It's actually broken. The bed is not a panel bed like some trucks is. It's looked like it's a semi panel, but it's a without getting in. That's the spare tire was hanging down. I picked it up, threw it in the back. Back window busted out. The only thing holding it is the window tint. Okay, now let's go to the other side. Let me see. I can do this because you can see it says Maverick. It's a Ford Maverick. And I ain't holding it. I don't know why I got a trailer hitch on it. What you gonna pull with it? Your freaking lawnmower? Now look at this side. Perfect. Not a scratch. The bumper, the plastic part you'll be able to save. It got a scratch on it, but you'll be able to save that. Tail light is still good. I think this one's good too. Yeah, tail light is still good. Everything past the tail light is trash. But roof is buckled. The roof is buckled on this side. Now, Nick, what are you talking about? Ride with me. You got two good wheels. Wait a minute. Well, I know that front one is trash. Yeah, it's scratched. They got some. Yeah, they're scratched too. So people will knock off money for that because they gotta get them refinished. But you got two wheels that ain't damaged. Bed panel ain't damaged. Pillar cover that isn't damaged. Glass, two doors, a mirror, a fender. Okay. Not damaged. The grill's not damaged. Dang. It just missed damaging the whole front. Like I said, I ain't gonna show the license plate, but the front bumper and bumperette isn't damaged. The hood is bent. It's bent, you can see it. The hood's bent just a little. But the rest of the hood is good. Windshield's cracked. That probably was already like that, because that's a Buckeye. Ohio State. Mirror's good. Now, here's the deal, with the exception of the seats, dashboard, dashboard. Let's just keep it simple and stay on the outside. I think the door's locked. I don't know. No, it's not locked. Okay. I guess that red dash accent stuff comes with it. See this airbag, like I said, they didn't pop because it was hitting the side, but all your side curtain stuff, EMS cut this to get him out. Header, headliner, bucket seats. This one got a rip in it. No, that ain't a rip. That's a piece of window tint. Doors, everything. Power is blue. I thought it was black. It's blue. The interior got like a off blue to it. Now, dig this. You're the recovery guy. We're fighting, for lack of better words, to get your money. All right, it knocked the exhaust out. That's right. It all the under the bottom. It ripped the muffler and the resonator and all that stuff under it. It ripped it off from all the way up front, and it's just laying on the ground. You're fighting to get paid. Now, some vehicles, you just ain't nothing you can do. Like that total burn over here is a 04 Kia van, then burned to the ground. And there's nothing for you to say. There's nothing to say. That one, you just do the job as fast as you can, because you know you're not gonna get paid on it, because ain't nobody have full coverage on no 15-year-old Kia van. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. So you know you ain't gonna get paid. Don't try to say that. Just drag that sumbitch up on your truck, get the hell out of there, dump it somewhere where it's out of the way. And then your next round, your next salvage round, sometime I just give it to them, because I know ain't nobody gonna pay for it. And then you trying to pull burnt metal over the scales, just give it to them. But anyway, back to the Maverick. You're recovering it. I'm pulling it out. I could have easily just from where it was at, threw a chain over the bed, looped it through the wheel, looped it through the wheel, pull it over the bed, and it would have damaged all that over there, and just pulled it out just so I can get to the front to pull it up. But then, how much of the salvage value would I have took from this year-old vehicle by running a chain through the wheel? So now I done scratched another wheel. And yeah, you can use endless loops, but we're out here on the highway trying to get the hell out of here. So I would have damaged another at a minimum. I would have damaged this at a minimum. Okay. You could even do the strap through the body and hook it, even though it don't have a real frame. But if it's a truck, you can do that and run it at an angle and run it out to your truck that way and pull. Now, if it was just if this side was destroyed like that side, that's what you would do, because there's not much in the way of salvage value back here. But this side, y'all seen it. It don't have a flaw on it. You're trying to, it's twofold. You want to get paid, so when the insurance adjuster come, they look at it, they know it's a total. They know that this ain't getting fixed, but salvage value. They know what this Maverick tailgate costs, and it got the locking tailgate. They know what this tailgate isn't damaged. The bumper isn't damaged. The tail lights aren't damaged. The whole flank isn't damaged. They know what that stuff is worth. And you taking the time, maybe spend another 15, 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, the cops may get mad, traffic mad. Look, they just gonna have to be mad. I'm sorry, I'm saying that. Fuck that. The guys that know this hustle. because they'll look at your recovery invoice and they're going to leverage that against what's salvageable out of the truck. So let's just make up a number. Let's say our recovery invoice, I'm making an even number, even though it ain't $1,000. Let's say it's $1,000. It's closer to 1,000 than it is 500. So let's just make it $1,000. And they know, well, this tailgate damage, that's 400 on the recycle department. It's 400 for the bumper on the recycle department. 600 for the quarter. The doors are $1,000 each. Fenders are cheap, but that's still, $85, $90. And ain't no telling how much these reflection projection LED headlights are. Because I know the headlights on that sumbitch right there, they're $1,172 each. Okay? So both of them is good. So they more than likely won't flinch at your recovery bill, so they can get this thing picked up and over to Insurance Auto Auction, IAA, or Copart, which are, that's what they do. They have auctions, body shops, used car dealerships, people from across the border, all kind of stuff, bid on this stuff on what's salvageable. And we ain't even got to the inside yet. More than likely, the engine is still good. You know what I'm saying? So you got an engine, you got a transmission, blah, 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 blah. But the insurance adjuster can't see that part because he can't start it. He sees what's on the outside. Okay? So more than likely, being I recovered it, I took the extra steps not to get any damage whatsoever on that side. They can recoup their money plus some and pay me for it. They don't care about you. The way they see it, we got $1,000 bill just on that side alone, and them headlights, we probably got $4,000 right there. On top of the transport, then the $50 fee, the $95 fee to Copart to run it through. Yeah, pay them. Go get it. But if I hurried and hustled it and damaged this quarter and then risk maybe from when it buckled, pulling it forward and hitting that back rear door. So now you got a damaged door and a damaged rear quarter. Well, shit, that's $400. That door's shit. They may say nah and dump it on you. Then you got to go through the system. You got to go through all the crap to get it, to dispose of it. You're not going to make the money because now you're doing the paperwork. You got to transport it all the way to San Antonio or New Braunfels, depending on whether it's going to Copart or IAA, and it's eating into time. You're running a truck, you burning time, you got to pay a driver or do it yourself, and your time is money. Where if you just take a little extra time and do that, so that way the insurance guy don't frown too much and cut you your check and get this thing out of your yard. Honing your skills, having the skill to know how to recover this from the damaged side without to do a walk around before you even touch it. Because when I get up, man, you're multitasking. I got to get it out. I got to get the road clear. Got to have the officers happy. I got to hope no fluid spill on the highway. The less fluid spill, the less spill I got to clean up. But while I'm walking around, I'm going, oh crap, this is a year-old Maverick. Ooh, and this side ain't, and it just that fast. And you just walking, and you, man, this whole side is good. The tail lights is good. The tailgate is good. Tail light on this side good. This side trash, and it got two good wheels on it. I only can imagine what Ford want for them factory wheels. You're doing that as you plot your recovery deal. The already broken lower A-frame. So what I'm gonna do, break it it's already broke. Use that, pulled it out from there because it went down ditch side that way. Use this, it's already broke. Run a chain, and at an angle, and you pulling it back because you pulling the A-frame back into the socket. You don't want to pull that way. This, and pull it back and got it out of the ditch and away from the guardrail that was down on that side, so that side don't get damaged. Put your carrier in front, load it up. Thinking it all the way through from start to finish is how you make your money. That's how you make your money in this deal when you're dealing with insurance companies. Because if you just treat everything like it's a 19-year-old Honda smashed into a telephone pole, you will starve. And yes, them some bitches right there are $1,172 each. Forward out of they Mickey Ficky mind. Y'all be good and be safe. I hope some of this makes sense to you. Bye.